Welcome to Dungeonland on second thought. And that was really creepy that he said that as I said that. That threw me off a little bit there. You guys got an elite straight away.
Yep.
Should I be concerned? So, getting on track with this one. With me for this one is, of course, Mr. Fluke.
Heyo.
Mr. Surge.
What's up?
And Mr. Kel has actually appeared.
You.
A wild caloric has appeared.
Bit late to the party, but nonetheless, he's here.
Yes.
He joined you for this fridge as well, by the looks of things.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm the dashing blue rogue with a bow.
Skulking in the shadows.
Xander is wearing his muggy yellow.
Yeah, it's not very bright on the rogue, but I guess I'm not really supposed to be a brightly
Xander
coloured.
and his needs a wash yellow.
Yeah. Need some wash yellow. Yeah.
That's a dirt colour, right? Serge, why do you look like some sort of Attila the Hun throwing fireballs?
Why not? You gotta look like a marauding barbarian if you want to scare those monsters off. Especially when you're wielding fire.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
going to say,
rogue.
and he's the one throwing a needs a wash. What about the needs a wash and needs a shave and needs a bath because looks like a hobo?
Hey,
He does look like it was just like, there's you two
Fire
just
hobo.
kind of...
He does
you two arriving at Dungeonland, and then you just see this guy outside. He's like, "Hey guys, where are you going? Dungeonland? Can I come?"
is there food there?
Well,
To be fair,
there's
he does
Hell
have to
just
do his
looking
hat.
at you, going, "Come on, Xander, just this once." And Xander's just like, "All right then." Serge running along behind them, going, "Don't worry, guys, I learned fireball."
And it's all I ever knew.
Ow. Giant
So I
spinny duck.
didn't play this map with you guys, and the first thing that I have to think is giant ducks.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Giant ducks and things, other little things that hide in the grass.
Horse-sized
Are there
ducks.
little horses?
No, afraid
No,
there's no little
but there-
horses. I look.
There are bees. So many bees.
I know.
There are giant
I was like-
bees.
So disappointed there weren't any miniature horses, mind.
The giant ducks, though, I can settle for giant ducks. Giant ducks are a good thing. They seem to have some
It's a
quite
start.
interesting attacks.
It's a start.
Oh, they were horrible. It's just that thing where they spin around and flail their
Yeah.
fists. So annoying. Because they move just about as fast as you roll. So if you get caught, you're basically screwed.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
It does look quite painful. I can see kind of something in the grass there. So I should stop watching the search. I'm fascinated. I'm just like, oh. Should we give away some copies of this game?
Yeah,
Should we
we
get some
probably
other people
should.
playing this?
Get
So-
that done before we forget.
The competition was to give us your idea for a theme park, a world within the park, or a ride in the park, designed around the concept of it being for heroes, kind of like this game. So, it's fairly good. We had some interesting entries,
Yeah, we
and I decided in my kindness that given that Minion really helped out with the AFG, we would let him pick a winner, and then 3 of us picked winners as well. Sound fair?
Good to me.
Cool. So, should we give Minions first? As his entry, I liked the entry that he picked.
I did as well.
Yeah, we were kind of going through him, and he kind of... I was hovering over one, and then he said it before I did, and it was like, oh. But I had a second one in mind, so I wasn't too upset.
I believe Xander has Minions in an envelope
Yeah.
somewhere.
Where are we? Hollistar's Amazing Undermountain Fun Park.
That sounds kind of familiar.
Are you tired of daily life in Waterdeep? Do you crave adventure, fame and glory? Come and visit the Undermountain. It is guaranteed to be the trip of your life. Please note that Houth is not responsible for potential loss of limbs, stray traps being torn apart by the usually quite hospitable undead residents. No drows allowed.
It's the last line that gets it for
It is
me.
a little
No
line at the
drowns
end there.
allowed.
That is fantastic. Okay,
And so-
am I just wrong here? Or am I getting a Neverwinter Nights reference from that?
Yes, there is Neverwinter Nights there. So
Awesome.
congrats, Crunchy Potatoes. You win one of the copies. Shall we
And-
go with your one next, Xander, so that we get your 2 out of the way?
Where are we? Frisky the Kobold's Mushroom Realm. Just made
The
me
guy who
chuckle.
posted it?
It's Shadow Wolf Rising.
Congrats, Shadow. What's the right? What's the? Is this a world within it then, or
Yeah.
is this a park?
Yes.
Explain it to me.
You go around collecting mushrooms, and if you collect enough within a time limit, you win a prize. But beware, as the psychotic kobolds are hounding you at every turn to prevent you from winning and breathing. Should you reach the end, you'll face the kobold's leader, Frisky the Kobold. But don't underestimate him adventures, he's a master of kobold foo. You're not liable for decapitations, limb loss, blood loss, and psychedelic trips.
I like the psychedelic trips line at the end there is pretty good.
I just wonder what Cobalt Food would be like.
Cobalt Fu, wouldn't they like throw candles at you? Just be like, whoa.
You know, take candle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm not going near that. But no,
They just
too
take
punny.
a pose until you touch the candle, and then they're just like, whap, and just punch you. Serge, why do you have a mailbox?
Why do I have a mailbox? Why not?
Why not?
In case I have mail.
I'm-
I regularly pick them up to make sure I
You
don't
have mail.
have any mail.
That is a giant what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just ate him.
It just ate Kel.
Yeah.
Kel! It ate you.
That thing was terrifying when we fought it. When it
Not a
originally
pleasant
appeared,
space.
this awful music started playing. I was like, guys, what is... Oh, Jesus.
Did
Yeah.
it leave poop behind?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think it throws up before it burrows back underground, which is
All we can
pleasant.
say is
It's-
it eats people,
Oh yeah,
craps
it's running around
corpses.
the... Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Ow.
It's like a timer. It goes all the way around the edge, and when it gets back to the doorway on the far side, it pops up again and terrorizes you.
That's quite cool. So Kel, which one did you pick?
I went for one from Devil Milk Shaku. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Basically,
Okay, explain it to me.
it's a mirror-themed world. So sometimes when you're going along, you suddenly get thrown to the ceiling. So you need to play upside down with your controls completely reversed. And if that wasn't confusing enough, sometimes you catch yourself in a mirror and your controls reversed so that they work properly in the mirror, but in the game world they are obviously reversed again, left, right. So just a complete mind bender to completely throw you off and get you to probably kill everyone in your party. Sounds nicely diabolical.
Sounds mental.
You guys are terrible
I like it.
at fighting that giant caterpillar thing.
Dude, that thing has a huge hitbox and it's a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
If it touches you, you're
Of
eaten.
course, because it ate you.
Yeah.
You suck horribly. So I went for one by Infinity Squid. I'm not sure if it's meant to be squid or squad. It's just missing a vowel.
Infinity screwed.
Infinity what?
Not enough vowels.
Infinity what? But he suggested a restaurant called All You Can Loot. And I know it's not a ride, but I'll accept a shop or a restaurant in there because of what it is. So it's called All You Can Loot. Each meal is randomly assigned. Everyone has to pay the same amount of money and hope that they get a good meal or drop out. So you go, you pay your £10 or your $15 or whatever it is, and it's just like, come on, steak. Come on, steak. Come on. Oh, salad.
Wow.
That sounds
That I would
terrifying.
eat at a restaurant like that. I would eat there. Would you guys? Would you go to All You Can Loot?
If it was
All you
really
can loot.
good potential steak, yeah, probably. Like,
It was really
10
good potential food. Yeah, broaden your
Well, no,
taste.
because you would be
It's
an
a
all you
roulette-
can eat
food
place. So
roulette.
you eat one dish. You could always get another dish afterwards. You're not paying for the plate. You basically play. It's all you can loot. You would pay for your seat, and
Okay,
then
yeah.
you would.
I could go
So
for
it
that.
might be, I get salad, but if I eat my salad, I may get steak. Come on, steak.
Yeah, okay, I could
would you
see.
take that?
I could go for that.
Yeah, I could see some fun in that.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay. So there you go. There are our winners. Infinity Squid. We have Dywall, because I'm not going to pronounce the rest of his name. Shadow Wolf Rising and Crunchy Potatoes, which you can boil, mash, and apparently stick in a stew.
Agreed.
I got eated, but I got it to eat a spawner. It was all okay.
Congratulations, you are a winner.
Ha ha ha.
How about you guys? Can you think of something before we quickly discuss? Well, I think the thing with this is that most of us already shared our opinion quite gloriously in the AFG that we love this game.
yes.
Hands down. It's a fantastic game to play through, and there's a few little things with it, but nothing breaking. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with this game for what I am doing. The only thing is that it's a bit imbalanced, but the game is designed around imbalance, so...
It also,
I mean,
it also is, I found, and me and Thunder have found as well. Sometimes it suffers from a few performance issues. There's occasional model glitches every now and again, but it's nothing.
Large packs will cause you to lag a little, but that's easily optimized when they realize that large packs cause issues, and it's not too severe an issue. It's just minor drop.
Yeah, this is awesome.
The only time when me and Xander were playing with Minion, the only time that we had big issues was with a huge pack and Minion lagged, but that's because me and Xander were hosting and playing from the UK, and Minion is like
the moon.
Croatia, Serbia, the moon, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in that generic area, you know, somewhere in outer space. We don't know.
There was this one moment where my character glitched out, and he was basically tilted back at a 45-degree angle while walking along. So he was just haters gonna hate. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Getting his strut on.
Yeah.
Totally, man.
Completely getting his strut on. I was there at the time.
So I have to say, I like the bosses in this game.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, like, the thing is, when it comes to certain things in this game, like bosses is a good example. I like the bosses fights are kind of fun, but they do get repetitive. But it's the bosses themselves.
They're also
There's some
unique.
good mechanics on some of them, and there was some good mechanics on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's look at like the Elder Dragon. The thing I most liked about the Elder Dragon was the fact that we were fighting an Elder Dragon. It was a dragon wheeling around like the oxygen tank that was really old and just like you young whippersnappers.
OAP dragon.
Yes.
Pensioner dragon. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, and it had the smarmy remark when you killed him, and the beer holder where he comes out with a line while he's fighting of he's going to kill all 17 of you.
No, my favourite boss so
He's
far.
drunk.
My favourite boss so far has to be the hippo griffin. There's a giant hippo that flies around with a jetpack, throwing turds at you, and occasionally landmines.
What?
Yep, that is pretty much his premise. He is a rocketeering hippo that involves a lot of poop.
Why did you let Serge get the
I
dinosaur?
didn't realise you could, and he jumped on it first, and I was like, oh, he stole
It's my
the dinosaur.
dinosaur! Ah,
So,
it's amazing, it barks
So me
and
and Kel
everything.
just kind of ran off and left him to it. We were just like, well, we'll run and just... You've got the dragon, right? Yeah, you can deal with that.
I must say there was some very nice variety in the levels, like especially this one where you're just being chased by spinning blades all the way through.
Yeah, there's only like 3 different levels in the game, one of them being completely randomly generated, but all 3 of them are completely different, and they're all very interesting.
There's the infinite dungeon or whatever it is coming soon, the one up the top.
Mysterious locked dungeon that gives you a train sound when you click on it.
Yeah, but if you look at the name of it, I believe it's the Infinity Dungeon.
It does look like
I
Infinite Dungeon.
believe it's just going to be a case of it's just a grind. You just can keep going. And
sounds
that's cool. Like I like the just keep bringing in more bosses, and like you've set it up in Dungeon Maestro mode where it's those puzzle pieces, which to me seems like they're going to maybe allow you to create your own, or maybe drop in
awesome.
you know,
We can only hope.
workshop. Yeah, just give me the ability to create my own, and that'd be awesome. And then we could run them with friends and just have the AI DM taking over.
You could really just capitalize on the fact that you could also be the DM in your own custom-made level. Just, you know, that's just taking the idea one step further in a way.
As if you weren't evil enough already, now you've designed the entire level.
Yep.
Yeah, now you've designed the level to somehow loop back on itself like a Mobius strip so we can't get out.
You will play here forever!
Just this horrible thing. Do it anti-chamber style. The way that you get out is actually walking through the entrance. You get all the way to
Really
the end.
screw
You
with
don't
the
know.
head.
You let him get the
He stole
dinosaur
it
again.
I didn't realise there were going to be another one, did I? I'm like, we come on the screen and he's already stood there waiting to steal it. It's like, well...
Hang on, are you behind the saw blades?
Yeah, I'm behind the saw blades. Had this happen when I was playing the other day as well. Now, if anyone of them dies, they respawn back with me. Behind the saw blades. So we can just stand behind the saw blades and they take care of the enemies.
That's really cheesy.
I know,
But
right?
we
That's what I
can't-
thought at the time. It was like,
you
this
can't
is
get back in
really
front of
cheese
them.
tactics.
You can't.
Especially as I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
So you're just stuck there on your own.
Oh, and then they put a gate in the way, and I'm like, oh, right, now I'm absolutely screwed. Well, I've got the coward thing, so when I get hit, I get randomly teleported away. So,
Why would you have that as a rogue?
why would I have that as a rogue? Because I didn't have anything else to put in the slot, and I'm playing the gunner, the ranged rogue, and then I get eaten by the
You're
blade.
also stuck.
He's a filthy coward. That's all he is. That's why he took the skill.
He is. He's a filthy coward. Like when playing with
Said the
me,
two
him
guys stood
and-
behind the blade.
Hey, you.
Yeah,
Hey,
in
we got
front of
put
them.
there. We didn't. I didn't ask for this.
Hey man, haters
That's
gonna
it.
hate.
The costumes, though. Oh, I even watching this, I just want to get back in.
We might have to get back
I
in
wish
after
there
this.
were more levels. I like playing with the AI director. I honestly do. I don't like playing with someone being the dungeon maestro, just because I don't know. It adds that whole aspect of dickery, and I do like it if I'm after that kind of mood. But there are times where I just like to play with just two other guys and just jump in and go through a world and get to the boss.
Yeah.
The issue with the dungeon maestro mode is that it's a different type of game.
Yeah, it becomes much more.
Well, no, I think it can be. It just depends on who you've got being the dungeon maestro. Are they?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's something that we didn't really touch on. You get an evil thing for killing them, but you could also that alters your alignment. But you don't have to be an evil DM. You
Yeah.
could just, you know what I mean? That just shows the kind of people we've been DMing with, I guess.
It made me harken back to originally thinking about Dungeons and Dragons, the game. I mean, what is the role of the dungeon master? He's there to make people have a good time. You know,
Yeah.
so you can
Give
blame
them
the
Yeah,
just
but
enough
if you
to
give
challenge
people
them,
the
but not
tools
too
to be a
much.
dick, then they'll be a dick.
Yeah.
True.
If you make these tools obvious, like here are tools for you to be a dick, it's like you don't have to use them. That line is never said. The line of you don't have to use these tools is never said. It's
Yeah.
like here are the tools for you to be a dick. It's just like excellent, I get to be a dick. That's how it is. Like, it's not a bad thing, but at the same time,
It's left to the player's choice overall, I think.
I just want more worlds. That's all I want. At the end of the day, that's all it comes down to. Give more worlds.
And more hats.
Give more maps.
More
please.
bosses, more worlds. This is brilliant, and I love it. And it's great fun to play with friends, and it's great fun to be evil in. But you really need to have played and gotten some perks and grenades and potions and stuff before you start playing with a friend that has played for a week and has unlocked everything that they need to, like ninjas and
It's fine.
trolls.
All you need to do is play the rogue.
See this? The mechanics here. Check this out.
There's one hat that makes you look like Nigel Thornberry. It's all you need. Also, this is a pain with the controller. Because you actually have to aim your shot.
How is the controller controls?
This is
It's fair. It's
this is
pretty
brilliant.
cool overall.
I really like this.
Unless you've got to
we'll
do
have to have a
precise
go.
shooting.
To be honest, I think World of Warcraft could take lessons from these boss battles. You don't get this kind of innovation in MMOs.
No, because then hunters would be like, "Hey, I'm needed. F you." And it's just like, oh.
Too true.
So, do you guys have anything that you want to mention before we wrap this up?
No, I think this, like you said, pretty much just give us some more content and see if you can optimize the network code a little better. Because obviously it's hosted locally on whoever's hosting the machine, so it's down to their internet connection. But
It's not too bad netcode-wise. Like, it's better than some we've seen.
it's better than some we've seen, but with the scale of some of the
Fights.
scale of the number of mobs and the scale of the fights, maybe see if we can tweak it a little. I get it if we can't, but it'd be nice. We have seen a few issues when we're trying to play with friends who aren't as close geographically, so that'd be nice.
Yep.
Kel?
Yeah, I'm just kind of echoing the sentiments of them. It's great fun. I'd just like to see more content come out for it. I mean,
Fair enough.
yes, there are some minor performance issues, but they'll be ironed out over time, no doubt. And again, just echoing the netcode sentiment, I'd love to see more ranged weapons.
Just more content, please. More.
There you go. So, congratulations to all our winners. Congratulations to anyone that didn't win, because that's just how we are today. Aha, you won nothing.
Claps for all.
Good day, sir. And from
My
myself.
country, we ever saying.
Womp womp. From myself, from Mr. Fluke, from Mr. Surge, from Mr. Kel. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave any queries, questions, or comments down Surge.
Below.
There you go. And we will catch you for the next video. Are you guys actually going to successfully kill this guy?
Spoilers.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We'll leave you hanging.
Oh,
What do
you
you-
A cliffhanger.
dirty
Did we
tease.
win?
Yeah.
Will they succeed? Tune in next time on the next episode of Dungeonland.
No, you're gonna die. Look at this.
Nearly.
You're gonna die.
In a while.
Stay awesome.
Peace.
Till next time.